Let's get started.
Hi, my name is Lorna. I'm a psychotherapist, and today I want to send a message out and some little tips for people who want to be a therapist, who are training as a therapist, people who are therapists, and it's about the show In Treatment. When you're training as a therapist, you never get to sit in a full therapy session of somebody else's session to see what good looks like. So I have to recommend that you watch this show. So In Treatment is started as an Israeli show called B'Tipul, hopefully I've said that right, and that's Hebrew for in therapy. HBO commissioned a new In Treatment show with a therapist in LA working in her home during COVID after Black Lives Matter. It's absolutely brilliant, so please, I have to recommend you watch it, and I'm going to give you no spoilers on this, but I'm just going to give you some little teasers now. A wonderful actress called Uzu Adoba, and she was in Orange is the New Black a while ago, and she plays a psychotherapist in LA called Brooke. So she's working online during lockdown, and again, no spoilers, but the guy, Gabriel Byrne, is sort of, there's a lineage there, so there's a thread of him throughout this new series as well. I won't tell you why. And for me, there are some fabulous Soprano references in here.
Any thoughts at all on why you blacked out?
I don't know. Stress, maybe.
You'll have to watch that. And if you haven't watched The Sopranos and you are a therapist and are thinking of a therapist, what are you doing? You have to go back and watch The Sopranos. It's fascinating that HBO have covered this where it's showing our profession and that someone is working from home and the issues that come with that, as well as working face to face.
These people are looking to me. I don't know what to tell them. I don't know what to tell myself.
So for me, it was quite bizarre that HBO had made this show and I'm working online and working face to face through the lockdown, where there'd been so many social movements that is impacting all of our work. I just thought it's fabulous. So I'll give you a little overview of the clients that Brooke works with. So the first client is called Ilario.
They brought me into their home to take care of their son, so
Sounds like a lot to handle.
they respect what I do.
Played by Anthony Ramos, who is, I think he's the best actor in this whole show. I love him. He was in a show called She's Gotta Have It. It was the Spike Lee remake of, I think, his dad's movie. Wow. This guy is amazing. So in this relationship, it's showing countertransference. It's showing where we blur our boundaries as therapists.
I know I'm not their friend, I'm their help. I'm a tool.
Why do you stay?
He matters to me.
When the client becomes something to us in our own lives. So think about the clients who may be in your dreams, who you think about the weekends, who you think about when you're not being their therapist and who you're carrying. So it really highlights those relationships. Lila, who was played by Quintessa Swindle, again, fabulous acting. The relationship, very interesting. So it's working with a younger generation through COVID, with the impact of Black Lives Matter, and it is fantastic for therapists, all therapists, to be watching these dialogues going on.
I feel like I have spent my entire life watching black kids die for no reason.
It also highlights the impact of sex, technology.
Your girlfriend's 15 and you are 18.
And as women, how we are supposed to be. So Lila highlights a lot of sex, how sex is for young people, how it is for young women, how it is for people of colour, especially to seek therapy.
I think a key piece in the show is just seeing people of color at large and the dynamic differences in their therapy sessions.
It's very important for therapists, because we work in the therapist community is not diverse. It is not diverse. So I have to encourage you to watch this show and learn from this show, because it's better than what's in the books. Only now are the books being published about the lack of diversity in race and culture. Start watching this, put it down as CPD hours. And one of the other clients that Brooke has is an absolute narcissist.
The world made up its mind about me, not unlike you.
I've made up my mind about you?
It doesn't matter what I say in here. You took one look at me, had it figured out.
And I can't stand narcissists, as I'm sure as a therapist you won't be able to stand narcissists either. So I'm not going to go into too much detail on that person or give them too much airtime. However, it does highlight again about boundaries, how we're able to challenge clients. We're not just sitting there nodding our heads when we don't like them. So what happens when, it's like the unspoken, isn't it? I don't like my client. I didn't like this guy, she didn't like him. and how do we navigate around that and do the work, or sometimes say, I don't think I'm the right therapist for you.
That's our time for today.
I hope you enjoy it. Please learn from it. And again, you can use these as CPD hours. So I hope that is useful. Enjoy the show and let me know comments below.